Hey everybody.
Hey people.
When we first started RVing full time, we were embarrassed and self-conscious when we'd pull into campgrounds.
Why were you embarrassed?
Because it seemed like everybody had something bigger, something prettier, something newer than what we had. So we're going to tell you how we feel now.
We're Chris and Mel. Limited mobility following a motorcycle wreck isn't stopping our RV adventures. We're doing it anyway.
Are we rolling?
Yeah.
This is my 2019 Chevy Silverado Z71 package. It's a 6.2 liter engine. It's got 167,000 miles on it. Still runs like a top. I take care of it, get my oil changed regular. Put these little doohickeys on there. Made it a thin line edition because I'm a retired narcotics officer. And then I think of Cody off of Untethered. Every time I see this dent, somebody backed into me in Lowe's like 4 years ago when I first got the truck. Never had it fixed, but think of you all the time, Cody. And of course, I'm a Razorback fan, basketball. That's that. And this is the other side of the truck. It's same as the other one, only a dent back there. Pulling the trailer, I done that myself. And then that, I don't know where that came from. And my back window is my trophy wall, I guess. I'm a veteran, Army, retired narcotics officer. And my wife made me put the adopt, rescue, foster dogs on there because that's all we have. And she wanted her own sticker, to be honest. And that's about it for my truck.
Welcome to House Martin. I call it a house. Do you? I always say house. I don't say camper. Anyway, we have 2 opposing slides, so that makes it feel a lot bigger in here. The roof is a little bit rounded, so you get a little bit more head space right here. Not a lot, but enough. Kitchen, we have our sink, little coffee station, our 3-burner stove, refrigerator, microwave. Everything is great in here. Everything works. Everything, it's great. It's dated. That's the only downside I have, is that it's dated. We did replace our little knobs, but we plan to do more, but we like to pay as we go, so it just takes us a while. Then if you come in here, over here, this was, we had a sleeper sofa here that nobody ever used because nobody comes to visit us. I'm talking to you, all our kids, and Stephanie. And anyway, so we got this. It looks like a little mini couch, but it keeps all of our shoes out of the way. And so we have that, Sophie's little bed. And then over here, we'll probably do another video when we get this whole situation resolved, because we're fighting with I'm not going to say who yet, because I'm not sure if I want to out them. But anyway, this is super comfortable. I have to work in my recliner, so this is perfect. So we did replace this. It is house furniture in an RV, so that may be part of the problem.
But it's heated, massaged.
Yeah. I mean, we love it. It's just, we have our little fireplace over there. A pantry in here. So, yeah, that's it. That's the inside.
This is a screen that goes on your house, but I put it on here so the dogs can have in and out. So we don't have to get up and let them out when they gotta go to the restroom. As you'll see, they'll follow me out, I'm sure. Look.
Babe, he broke out.
Look, back in. Let's go. Look. So this is our home. It's got some wear and tear. It needs washed. And Mel wants me to show you this. I don't know why.
First, let's talk about our screen thing here, which is, I didn't even notice there's a screw missing up there.
Sophie tore up our screens, that dog. So I went to Lowe's, bought this, and put it on there, pop riveted it on. It's not screwed. Then put a automatic lock door opener on there. Don't ever use it. We were camping one time, our first probably long camping trip, and our leveling front jack messed up and broke. So I had to go to Harbor Freight and buy another one. And the parking lot was too little, and there was a red car parked too close, and I did this. And it just kind of split it from here to here. But I've tried everything to get that red paint off there, and it won't come off. But I sealed it with sealant so it does not leak.
Does anyone have any ideas about getting that paint off? Chris has tried a million different ways, but we're open to your thoughts.
And this big non-pass-through thing is my storage. And I want you to look at all that storage in there.
Look at that. I will say, he's made the best of a very small space.
Most everything's in the back of the truck. And we got to peel off the Rockwood stickers. They're just wore out. And we're going to put Roxy up there because that's the name of our trailer. And my truck's name's Amos. And if you know where Roxy and Amos are from, movies, let us know.
Bonus points.
And we have a Starlink because Mel has to have internet for her work. And we'll go back around the backside. Those are the places we've been to. Poor Iowa. I don't know why we hadn't gone to Iowa. That's my kitchen. I actually have a barbecue grill as well. I just don't get it out all the time. And our TV, we sit out here and watch football in the fall time. But we got a clam, and this season we're going to set it up and have a projector so I can watch football. Number one slide.
He says that like I don't also watch football.
And I don't know how many people have had slide trouble that we have watched, or they've had to push them in. Well, this one, it's got a hole here, and it comes with a tool. And you stick it in there. If it don't go in, you just crank it, and it goes in by itself. And I've had to use it one time, and it works. I don't know why they don't put it on more. Then I bought this, which goes, everybody knows what it is, goes underneath the trailer, but being my condition, I couldn't get underneath there and do it myself, so I just strapped it to the bumper and keep my black lines in there. And these I had to put in Nebraska. We'd left home, everything worked because we checked the lights every time we move, but we were getting ready to leave out of Nebraska, and I checked the lights and they weren't working, and we had to leave. So I ran to Walmart, picked these up, ran the wires, and hooked them up to a 4-pin until I could figure out what was wrong with these. And it was the second time mice have eaten our electric lines. And it's always right here in the back. You got to drop the back of the underbelly and fix it. Got this ladder so I can get on top of the trailer at an angle instead of straight up and down. And then Mel's favorite, I had to buy that for her. I'm a Bigfoot person too. We got another one right there.
We love Bigfoot.
And this is my gym. I love this thing. And anybody says otherwise, they don't own one. I've had to use it twice. We usually try to stay 2 weeks wherever we go. And the last time we stayed at a place for 2 weeks, we didn't have to use this thing.
So we're getting really good.
And our tanks are small. Our biggest tank's 37 gallons. Our freshwater tank, I think, is 39 gallons. But we never use the fresh water. We always stay with water and electric. Most of the time I'm looking for full hookups. 50 amp, of course. Here's in case this slide doesn't work, same thing, stick it in there, screw it in, and it goes in by itself. Dual electric propane refrigerator. Got my shower. Of course, you know what that is. I got that valve, and I don't like it. I'm just going to tell you now, I don't like it.
Well, tell them why you don't like it.
I'm going to have to drill a hole in it and squirt some lubricant in it or something because I can't get it to go in and out. And then our water filter. We don't have a blue water filter like a lot of people. We got this one off of Amazon. It's good for 300,000 gallons, and I think we paid 150 bucks for it, something like that. Got it hooked up to city water. Of course, city water runs in through our regulator. And then my green hose I have hooked up at a Y, and when I empty the tanks, I have a meter here. I can flush our tanks while we're still, and I don't have to unhook anything. I can just turn it on and flush them during our stay or before we leave. I always wash them out real good. This is the hot water access, but I keep our drinking hose in there. And that's about all the room that's in there for that. And that's about it. Our closet slide, that's the shoebox slide, you might want to call it. That's all I got.
Okay, we're back inside. We're going to show you the bedroom and the bathroom now. This is my full-length mirror, so I can tell if I'm cute or not. Most of the time I'm not, because I really don't try. But I have the option. Then we come into our bedroom. So this is an RV short queen, and we still don't have a lot of room here. So it is tight back here. This is one of the things Chris does not like about the trailer. We've got plenty of wardrobe space over here.
That's my side.
Yeah, a little bit more storage up there. One thing that we did do back here that we really like is Chris put up black poster board.
Yes.
So that we can have, we don't get the sunlight from the skylight in the bathroom, and we can sleep.
And this is it.
This is how we sleep.
That little crack you see is all the light that is coming in.
Yep. So it's good if you want to sleep in. Chris doesn't sleep in often, but I do. All right, then we've got this little slide door here to go to the bathroom. This is going to be tight in here, but I think I can show you. It's just your standard RV bathroom. We have the mirrored medicine cabinet, the shower, a little bit of storage up here, the toilet, our trash can. I like our shower. Chris, I don't know what he did. He does things and I just say I complain about something and then it's fixed and I don't ever know how it's fixed. But we had terrible water pressure everywhere we went and he did something to fix that. And so now I love taking a shower in here, but Chris doesn't. He says it's too tight.
I put a shower head on. That's it.
It seems like it was more than that.
No.
Was it a special shower head?
Yeah, it's a high pressure shower head.
Well, all right. So that's it. That's our trailer.
This is our whole 33 foot of living space. Okay.
So that's it. That's how we live. And now, if you're still here, if you're still interested, we'll tell you why we do this. So I'm 56, Chris is 61. He has a pension with the state of Arkansas, so he was able to retire after 28 years of service. And so he's been retired for a few years now. I don't have that. I have a 401k, and I stayed home with my kids for, I think, about 15 years, and so I wasn't contributing to a 401k that whole time, so I've been playing a little bit of catch-up. So when we sold our place, we put that money in the bank, and we had our trailers paid for, the trucks paid for, and now we can just work on building up our savings to a point that we feel comfortable not having a regular income and just living off our savings and our retirement. So that's what our goal is, and that's why this life works. This setup works for us, because would we like to have everything brand new and sparkling? Yes, that would be nice. But then there's also, our trailer was built in 2017 before COVID, and
we've had no issues, no
Yeah.
water leaks, no bearings and all that stuff. But it does get its yearly bearing greases and brakes and all that stuff done.
we do take care of it.
But yeah, 2017 and no issues any day over a new trailer.
Yeah. And since we don't have a truck payment or a trailer payment or a mortgage payment, we are able to continue to put money into savings and also do things that we want to do. Like, we splurged on a campground by Glacier Park that was pretty expensive. We try not to do that very often, but it just seemed worth it because it's so beautiful. And, so we do treat some of our stays like a vacation. We'll pay a little bit more, we'll do a little bit more. But most of the time, we're just showing up at little campgrounds here, there, and everywhere. But the reason we wanted to make this video is because, like I said at the beginning, we felt kind of intimidated. We felt self-conscious about having an older travel trailer and an older truck versus something brand new and big.
Yeah, toy haulers and buses and
Yeah.
stuff.
And so we got over it pretty quick.
And we're not saying anything's wrong with that. And the people that we've met, they've been nice to us and all that stuff. So it was all on us. It was not on them.
Oh yeah, definitely. And we're not saying you shouldn't buy a brand new or a big Class A or whatever you want. If we were at a different point in our life, if we were in our 30s, we might buy something big and fancy and brand new. But I just kind of wanted to touch on, like, do what works for your life. If you don't want to go into heavy debt, you don't have to. You can get something used and a little bit older. If you want something big and fancy and you're fine, going into debt, or you have enough money to just pay cash for it, then absolutely do that too. I just wanted to show that you don't need to be embarrassed. You don't need to be like us and be like, oh my gosh, we look like white trash. That's how I felt. I felt like we were the white trash people rolling into the
RV parks.
The RV parks. And this was even at, like, state parks and COEs. You still see these fancy big stuff. Anyway, so.
But right now, we are the king of the campground where we are. There's 10 spots, and we're the only one here.
Yeah.
And we're waterfront.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. And it was $25 a night. Red Lake Falls. Riverfront.
Full hookups.
Riverside Park. Riverside Park. Anyway, so we're rambling now, but I don't want anybody to think we're saying don't buy the big camper, don't buy the beautiful truck. Absolutely, I get it. But for us, at this point in our life, this is the right way for us. And we just had to get over being self-conscious about it. And now we don't have any issues.
No.
And everybody's nice, like Chris said, like everybody's nice. There's no difference in the people. They're all so nice. Doesn't matter what they're driving. And I used to think they were judging me, which, once again, all me. It's all on me. And now I don't. Now I'm like, we're just all out here enjoying this beautiful country. And so, yeah, that's it.
Well said, dear.
If y'all have any questions about, what we do or what we plan to do, because we do plan to do some updates. We're going to do some painting. I don't know what all we're going to do. But we just go really slow so we can just pay as we go. But, yeah, if you have any questions about what we're going to do, if you have any questions about how we got started, we'd love to hear from you. Leave us a comment. Give us a thumbs up. Subscribe.
Check us out. You'll see how we really live.
Bye.
See ya.